Hello, everyone. Welcome to Zelda Speedruns. Tonight we have a very, very exciting match for you. We have the Zelda 2 100% All Keys Tournament Grand Finals Game 3. This is the last game. We're tied at 1-1. Whoever wins the tournament. We have Lordo versus justinman. And joining me on comms for this very exciting match, we have Unos and Shadow, and they will take it from here.
Hey, thanks, Baseball. I'm Unos, and the other person here is Shadow. What's up?
Hello.
Hey. All right. Well, we had a bit of a mess last night, didn't we?
Yeah, neither race was, down to the wire by any means. Like, they both got decided relatively early. First one, Justin missed his levels in Palace 2, and then the second race, Lordo soft-locked in Palace 3.
Yeah. Our first race, we had the four-way. That was cool. So we got to see the bronze medal match as well. We had Riak and Dude going at it, and that turned to a little bit of a blowout, but the race between Dude and Lordo was fairly close, so even though they were on opposite corners, is okay. But yeah, just a really, really bad outliers last night. Just not getting the experience, Lordo having technical issues, and then the soft lock. But we're gonna have a good race tonight. I think we're gonna have a really tight one. I hope.
Yep, and we'll see early on how Palace 1 goes for them, how the RNG treats them, and hopefully it will be an even race heading into Death Mountain, and we'll let skill decide it.
Yeah, the first thing we're going to be looking at here is they're about to take off. It'll be Magic Cave. They'll be trying to do this cave in a very precise way, a way that they're used to doing it, though they have different strats. Set themselves up with double bubble. Justin says OMFG. It's not a good sign to start with. Let's have a look.
Let's go. And Lordo had the royal blue carpet in... Justin reset.
Oh, no. All right, well, let's watch Lordo real quick and see if he gets his bag first of all. Are they just going to... Oh, no. We're having
Lordo
issues
got a
already.
bag.
Oh, this is... have to get Lordo's attention in order for this to...
I did not see what happened on...
Save. He loaded the wrong... Like, I guess he must have pressed start on a save last night, so it was a new game file.
Okay.
Or new game plus file. He had his level still. It's a real pain in the... Alright. Whatever. Let's see, Lordo's got a pattern. Lordo's got 2447. Just got his bag. Oh, Lordo's close. Man, that's really close. Like one frame off.
Yeah, looks like Justin is probably just going to...
Nope, for now, yeah, he's gonna go. Just gonna go. Lordo's got his two-stab set up here. Justin's got... Thanks. Oh, okay, Lordo has just paused.
Yeah, so it looks like he's agreeing
Here
to
we go.
race.
Restart, everybody. Restart, everybody. Smoke a quick one. Refresh your drink. I'm gonna go do that myself. BRB.
Okay. I just got a full glass of water in front of me right before I rushed back to the microphone. So I guess I'll keep talking here while the runners get back to the starting screen. Oh.
Mic check.
Okay.
Could pull the cord when cord was stuck to the arm of my chair and I turned it. Problems. Scripted content, yeah. This is like when BGT loaded his save state in the Elite Olympics of 2020? 2018? Man, how long ago was that? That was 2018.
So, new race room getting set up.
Yeah. Yeah, so So
Just
Just
something every
and
game.
Lordo had both had their bags. They were both on their double bubble pattern. I hope they get that back.
It would be nice if it's like that again, or if neither of them have success, then at least it would still be an even playing field.
I want to see him hit it though. I want to see them both get that. I want to see attack 4. I don't want to see an attack 3 run. I'm sorry, I don't.
Yeah.
And I do want to see those double bubbles.
Cooking.
We want to see the best possible times and the best possible race.
I agree with that.
I should probably refresh. Refresh your viewer panel there, Shadow.
We have them both back up.
I hadn't refreshed mine. Okay, just in time to see. Bag for Lordo, not for Just. So I like Lordo's style. I think it's a little bit more consistent feeling because one, you got like a better window for the frames that give bags, and it's just a little bit easier to execute because there's a little less jumping involved.
Right.
All right, so explain the color. Lordo, on his RGB mod, on his actual NES hardware, he's just switched the red and the blue wires. So that let's get a tally going. That's the first time we've explained it tonight. Explained it, I don't know, half a dozen times last night. Ultimately, it's going to get to the point where just like, and the game gets confused.
Yeah. But
because honestly,
we'll see. I'm sure as people come into the chat every 5 to 10 minutes or so, someone's going to ask.
Justin's leading out here with his one stab. Oh, he's got to step down. He's doing his wacky slow kite. Cool. He's waiting. Both get it.
Both got it.
Good. Look at this. If Free walks to the palace. Nope. Lordo has to delay. So Justin's going to get there first. These are the little things that you can iron out if you work these patterns a little more and try more setups in different parts. You can get rid of those necessary waits that Lordo just had to do and get free walks like Justin had, and you could save, a second and a half. Big deal. But they feel great. I'm just messing with you, Spare Keys. There's nothing on you. We're just joking. We just, it just confuses everybody. No, everybody wonders what the deal is. So.
Yeah.
You just happen to be the first person here tonight.
Yeah, you might think it's rando because you're seeing Peach bots and you're thinking that they're using some sort of special feature, but no, just mess around with the color palette on the vanilla game.
Told right, we're doing a little bit of swag. Justin did a back beam on the 3rd and the 5th. Lordo is a little high, a little late maybe for that 5th hit. Oh, Justin right away getting stabbed in the face by a Stalfos.
So, no more beams for Justin.
And that's gonna, the longer one player has beams and the other doesn't, the more it's gonna cost. You see Lordo there, he just saved like 12 frames, 0.2 of a second. And every time that Justin has to hit something and get pushed back, it's a little more than 0.2 of a second.
Yeah.
It varies a little bit depending on small factors, but
Justin will probably take life 2 after getting the attack level. So get beams back there, but won't have them dealing with the bubbles on the way down.
Maybe.
Get the handle.
Lordo doesn't get the perfect looking reverse, but still he's heading the right way when he gets to level up. Justin's lost time there, and that's Justin because he had to stab that bot on the way in and not beam it. He lost the chance to do the reverse Chewy. Here you can see the runner stab the wall to set up the bubble in the next room to be a tile over and let them get a clean exit from this narrow passageway. You see, again, Justin stabbing the bot and Lordo beaming it. In this room, Justin's going to lose about 2/3 of a second.
Yeah, having to stab
I measured
these
it.
bubbles without beams.
Last night, I was like, you know what? I want to know what the difference is now, and I figured it out. It's about 40 frames. Lordo took his hit there, so now Lordo doesn't have the beams either. You see, Justin didn't take life 2 yet. There's still the chance he might check here. Maybe, I doubt it. If he could get a P bag, a 50 bag off the bots, then he would be back in shape to one large bag. He does take the life 2. So now Justin's got this 25% chance to get out of here with attack 4. Lordo still has his, 75% chance.
Plus.
Yeah.
A little bit more than 75% because he probably has a better than 50% chance of getting a bag upstairs at the skeleton.
I don't believe in that.
React,
I mean, that thing, it's frame perfect. It's literally frame perfect. And if you miss by 1 frame early, you have a 0% chance of getting that bag. So it evens out in just 1 frame of error. He gets it. He gets his bag. Justin gets a jar. But I can't say that was on frame 165 of the room. We don't have those kind of eyes. We're not even watching 60 FPS. This blue iron knuckle's going down real easy.
Must be a Palace 1 blue iron knuckle special battle. A very regal looking blue Chewy.
Yeah, so Lordo skipped his Chewy so that he could skip his large drop here. Let's see, Justin. Bag, thank goodness. No, because he took life 2. That's right.
Well,
but he's gonna get a 100 XP head start on the split, so he's mitigated a little bit of time loss. Forgot he didn't get the first bag. Yeah, that's too bad.
But it at least gets him attack 3 before the gem.
Yep.
There's Lordo taking attack 4. So about 10 seconds or so time difference. I didn't look to be absolutely sure what that was, but yeah, judging by their times leaving this cave, it's about a 12-second difference. And Lordo is going to go get the trophy first.
Yep, trophy's up next on the way to Jump Town where you use it. Oh, getting snagged. Saw that coming. I've seen maybe one time in the tournament where somebody got out of the way of that boomerang, and it was Justin.
So Justin probably got a second. Oh, got a nice 50-point bag on the way out, so there goes the time maybe he gained back from that boomerang by stopping for that bag, but at the same time gets 50 more XP towards his...
Doesn't have to kill later, yeah. Yep, this deficit of attack 4, really, it carries all the way forward to essentially Palace 3. Most of the deficit will actually take place in the Death Mountain and P2 area, mostly P2 because it's gonna translate into
they're now concerned about the legitimacy of his information.
Justin killing a lot more enemies than Lordo.
So both got the jump spell now. head south.
Pay close attention to the way Lordo approaches these Octoroks. It's pretty tight, but you can go through this cave. Small hop there, rising crouch stab. Gets him through all those without getting hit by a rock and without stopping. Little stuff like that takes place in the run. So Justin took a rock there, and there. It wasn't even the rock. I think he just got too forward on the Octorok.
And an obnoxious little boomerang to the back for Lordo, but Justin's not going to get a health refill since already has life 2 and isn't going to be taking any other life or magic levels.
Yeah, he's going to take that in. He's going to take the magic refill and Saria use his life magic to fill up, for sure. Oh, Lordo. That thing ran right at him, and he just has that stoic approach. He did not, flinch. Justin doesn't get the same benefit there. Lordo, yeah, that encounter ran right at Lordo, and he didn't flinch, and then it backed away from him. A little bit of encounter chicken.
Justin gets in with just the one swamp encounter, but gets set back a little bit further.
Yep, those hurt.
Down to 1 bar of health as well, so hopefully the Bogos don't give him anything too difficult here.
Yeah, he just has to remain calm. Tink! Good Tink. Tink. Whew.
Nice.
Barely going over that.
Lordo's going in to get the life spell now. And Justin's just getting the mirror. Stop the pixel early.
Good morning.
That's one of the... It's a little bit hurtful to do that, trying to talk to that table at the earliest frame possible and then lose half a second.
Yeah, just swinging the sword. So chat describing Lordo as 16 seconds ahead.
May actually, in truth, be more than that.
Right.
Because he's taken one more level as well. Justin's behind by 1 level fanfare. See, just fill up. He's going to do it twice. He's got to pull up that menu. That's going to take a little under half second.
Yeah, we'll see what it looks
Here's-
like at the hammer.
Here's the fun part. Oh!
First,
Beam's gone on the
bot.
second bot. Alright, let's see if Just can beat second bot. I give him 50-50 chance on that. Those bots are just brutal. That first cave
Yeah.
is so great. It's just such a gatekeeper. Like,
And
are
they
you looking
know.
forward to it? Nice, look at that
Gets
move.
there.
But Justin made me flinch. He's got the attack 3, which in the first cave is a little bit annoying. You can't do the no-stop strat on the Moblins. Nice beams by Lordo, takes a hit right at the end. He's, let's see, he's already taken magic level up and used the life spell, I think? Maybe, yeah? Yeah. First drop is a jar refill.
Ooh, that beam, I think, just dissipated right before it would have hit that bat. That or it went right under the bat.
Yeah.
Justin
Oh,
wasn't
just
able to
getting-
get through there hitless.
Hit twice by the orange Dyra. It's life. Yeah, you can cast life now. All right, it's Tink City College. Tink. Oh, nice beam.
Lordo's about a
Yes.
full room and a half ahead in the horse race.
Yep.
Bot just landed right on Justin's head.
This cave is probably the most chaotic in all of Death Mountain. You got the bots raining down from above. You've got, and if they mess with you, then it's gonna throw off your timing to fight that Dyra, you know, and do your double hit jumps, you know, during when the animation of the axe is not being thrown at you. Justin got pushed deep onto this Dyra.
That Dyra isn't the worst enemy in the game when you actually start speedrunning it, but when you're playing through the game casually, that first red Dyra you encounter...
oh, yeah.
Like a lot of players will learn to use jump to just skip it, and then wait until you actually get into this room Lordo just passed through now, before you actually kind of have to fight your first red Dyra.
Just is beeping. Don't get hit. Oh my goodness. Is he dead? He's going to take the life level up, right? It doesn't matter.
Oh.
Even if he... Oh, he's alive.
Oh, he had just enough HP, apparently.
I think if you take that life level up and you're already dead, you still die.
Yeah.
Whew.
It would have been a costly place to take a death right at the end of a room.
Yeah.
Spend 10 seconds or so rewalking it, in addition to waiting for the death sequence.
Jess has had, I think it must have had 2 P bags already. He's way past getting attack 4. Sometimes you get attack 4 off that red Dyra at the bottom of the elevator. There is a jar. Oh, maybe he only got 1. Oh, it's just the 1 bag, but he had the 100 XP start, that's right. And didn't take life 2 on the split. That's why the number's where it is.
I think points-wise, Justin is okay. He's just gonna need to kill everything unless he gets some bags.
Oh, yeah. You don't usually end up killing everything in P2, even on attack 3, unless you get, like, all the jars.
Right.
Okay, Lordo got a walk through there. Saving a very meager amount of time. Oh,
no.
The rock threw off his rhythm there. That's another one. Another time when getting hit will throw off your rhythm in a very bad way. If you run any percent, you come through this room in the opposite direction, and it's basically the same thing. You, if you can't, like, beam the first Octorok and you end up stabbing it, then you have to wait on, like, the 4th Octorok. Just is walking on this too, and he's gonna make it.
So, Lordo was well enough ahead of Justin, but, you know, now not having that extra life kind of compounds, because probably needs to try to save a death later, or potentially even go into VOD and GP without any lives as a backup.
I'll tell you, I would not do that.
Right.
I know that Lordo might, but I would not do that.
Well, I mean, that came back to bite Riak yesterday. Well, I think he did try to save a death abuse in MP4 in the very last lava room, but didn't get a jar, and then wound up having a game over in Palace 5 at the Guma fight.
Looks like Justin's not going to go for the El Hot. Took too many hits, I think. He's not comfortable with that, but he is going to get a boulder dash without wasting too much time, so that's good. That's a good outcome. Lordo took an encounter there because he did not get favorable movement.
Nice tank, and then turn around to stab a fish there for Lordo. Oh, Justin getting beat up, and
he is. He's going to cast life. I think he might DA here off the medicine.
That's what I was thinking. So cast life to make sure he gets through it, and then just go ahead and take the dive.
And then I also hope that this will mean that he'll skip the first death abuse in P4. That's such an easy one to skip.
So that's actually a productive death by a few seconds for Justin, but it evens out the life situation. So I don't even want to say it necessarily saved him any time, because the hits probably cost him whatever time he made up in the first place. But
I mean, it's not going to save him time because he's not going to be able to take that DA somewhere else and still be safe.
Right.
He just changed it from a P4 to a medicine cave, we hope, for the sake of not having a critical game over. But it's a good use. It's a good move to stay alive instead of having an accidental death. An accidental death just worse. Happy Thanksgiving, Justin, and folks at home. He will get Swamp 1-Up to make up for it. But first, if you get the Swamp 1-Up, you have to go all the way to the new Kasuto cave and then turn around.
Yeah, Swamp 1-Up is a minute time loss, pretty much, if you even survive getting it. And it maybe makes sense when you're newer to the game, or maybe if you're just trying to finish a 1cc to go grab it, but it doesn't really help you situationally in a race unless you're minutes ahead already. And
you can't do that in a race. You absolutely cannot do that in a race. I guess you could if you were like way the heck ahead and you're on your last life. Yeah, maybe you can, but
yeah, I mean, I want to say that when I was still in the 90 minute to hour 45 range, that I could go grab that extra life to save a PB attempt, but you get to a point where you can't.
Is it really the best you could do, though?
No.
All right. So, saw Lordo do the step outside of town, heading up, hit this rock, and get into the heart container cave. Justin is about, 15 seconds behind, 20. Lordo was, had a brief slowdown there, like, oh wait, my drop is not here. I think Justice drop will be here?
Yes, should be.
Alright, he gets the refill jar, so he's gonna bury the heart. Yeah, go ahead. Back spawn for Lordo. That could set him up for a 0 encounter walk to P2. Well, that was a really, really late spawn there.
Just one road encounter, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, and Justin he's gonna get the same opportunity here. And let's see where his next spawn shows up. Lordo got as far as I've ever seen anyone get to the left before seeing an encounter. Oh, he needs to go up? Woo! That was close.
Aww.
Well, he needed to... he wasn't gonna make it anyway. That next one was gonna run right at him. It spawned too soon for him to make it to the palace, I think.
Right.
So he gets in one.
There's Lordo's drop. Just the jar, though. So everything's full anyway.
No use to him.
Just leaves it. On the creamsicle bots, wasn't able to get the last one.
Oh, just gets a little too far right. He toe picks the ledge instead of doing the big dive attack.
Lordo's still about 400 XP ahead.
That's really funny, because Lordo started off the split 900 XP ahead. Or, let's say, like 850.
Justin gets a
Blue.
little knockback there.
Yeah, blue Stalfos, they're annoying.
Oh, these Poe
Next.
going back and forth are a little bit hard to predict.
Yeah, you just don't know if they're going to jump or not. And when you want to skip them, yeah, well, good luck. Alright.
Yeah, sometimes you're trying to skip them and they just jump right into your sword. And I mean, once you're in, like, say, Palace 5 with attack 8, I think is where you'll see
Lordo gets a
that happen.
bag. Now, Lordo only needs to pick up 157 more experience here in this palace. Unless he decides to take Life 3. I don't see why he should, though.
Right, I doubt that he will.
Justin gets a refill, not a really particularly good place to get one.
Uh-oh, Lordo
Uh-oh.
is able to get over.
Oh, that jump
Oh.
at the end.
Yeah, and that just made it, and there was another block coming that would have shut him off there, and possibly pretty much tied this up. And they are about to high five. Right there. Ordo gets to attack 5 before going down so he can kill the Moa.
Yeah, that's pretty great. Just has the opportunity, if he gets some P bags, he could take Magic 2 to get that refill, or get the red jar. But
Yeah,
if he
so-
wants to take Magic 2, he's gonna need 500 something XP still. 600 something.
This will be pretty smooth sailing for Lordo, though, the rest of the way. Expect him to actually stretch this out a few more seconds at worst.
Oh yeah. Just is preparing the life spell.
Nice Chewy kill there from Lordo.
Yep, and he's got all the experience that he needs. He will hopefully, for his sake, he'll hopefully skip everything but the one orange iron knuckle, who's not worth skipping.
See, Chewy skipped.
Just 241 experience to go. But having another 50 on top of that will be nice. It'll give him attack 5 for Helmet Head.
Gets the beams. Justin skips Chewy as well.
I love that skip. Just actually cutting it pretty close here with XP. He's just going for the 1950, the minimum. Yeah, it did just count correctly. He did.
Yes.
Well, I was wondering about a drop. Like, I don't remember where his last drop was.
Yeah, might have needed to skip that that first Stalfos to make sure his drop wasn't on that red IK, but
It's kind, yeah, it becomes a 50-50 at that point, right? But Just has actually a really sick attack 4 fight, so that's cool. Lordo is gonna get picked up here in the swamp. Let's see, he's gonna make it across the road and then gets enough random walk to give him a free ride to Raru. Justin is getting fairies on the right, and they're in chase mode. Don't go up on him. Don't you go up on him. making it to the road.
Nice.
So he should be able to make it to Raru and no more encounters. Oh, the fairy. Come on, man. That's what you didn't want to see there. Got to dodge one more. Ooh, one more step and he on the grass and he would have spawned another, and that would have been trouble. He'd been picked up by the boulder. Should be on 4, but I didn't trust.
I feel like Justin just had about 4 seconds stolen from him. 3 seconds for the walk out of the encounter, and then a second for the level up menu in the outside of the town.
Yep. Easy come, easy go. Lordo into the tomb walk.
Just about 30:02 on the clock.
Extra step and toward King's Tomb. Turn around and drop in the hole.
So it's about 22 seconds for Lordo right now, and a level up.
Just is going to have the clean walk as well. Watch Lordo's encounter here. He's going to wait down in the bottom left. Extra safety. The encounters are going to random walk. Right as he approaches the palace.
Well behaved. Gets a magic drop from the Red Eye K on the way in.
Oh, okay. So now Justin's random walk's going to be all funky. Let's see what he does about it. Just goes for it. He might have actually burned. No, he's going to have to slink a little bit here. Half a slink, easy slink.
Got it. Alright, so I guess Justin's drop was not on that Red Eye K at the end.
Yeah.
Gonna kill the Doom Knocker and get magic too.
All this. There goes this drop. Well, that makes it easy to know exactly what he wants to kill to set that magic level up for after he casts the fairy to get the raft. Lordo is below half life already. Justin is too, really. They've both gotten beat up.
Yeah, actually, I cannot actually read Lordo's life right now. Now that he's outside, I can.
Yeah, there you go. That makes it easy. Death Abuse on Raft. Lordo can cast Life. He just won't... He can cast Life instead of Fairy with his magic for safety. Justin can take a life level up, so he doesn't have that problem. Although, his experience, he needs just a tiny bit of help. He's going to get it from a Panther Head in order to get... No, he doesn't need that help.
Oh no! Okay, Lordo cast jump, but then had missed the stab on that bot, and it jumped right into him.
Cast this life magic right now. He does not want to die before getting the raft.
Lordo probably doesn't know that he's, I don't even want to say comfortably ahead, but has a very, very decent lead, but better to play that safe.
Justin's going to cancel that level so he can kill this and then cast Fairy. There we go. Lordo does the backward look, getting on the elevator to spawn the Panther Head behind him.
Yeah, let's see Lordo's Minecraft room.
clean. I think Justin's going to see a large drop again for the end of the palace. In fact,
Yeah,
it might be
so-
sitting on the next kill?
Only needs 30 more XP, so he might need to kill the...
No, I think he's on 4, right?
I do not remember for sure.
No, he
but
is. He's on 5.
Might need to kill the Doom Knocker and make sure he doesn't... Well, if he does kill the Doom Knocker, make sure he waits for the level up menu.
Now you can also kill the red Stalfos, right? The red armor
Yeah.
Stalfos if he wants. Yeah, he doesn't do it. I prefer, preferably the red Stalfos, because
Okay.
unless he's got a different setup in mind for his P4 jars. Or actually, really, P5 is what he's looking forward to at this point.
Oh, killed the Doom Knocker, but got the beam to the leg while fighting the red IK.
Yeah. So Lordo's got a big refill here. Nice 3-second refill. Safety strats. Justin's have a quick corner kill. That's good for him. Lordo gets the downward dodge through with no encounter. It's good. Justin's refill is just a little over a second, barely. Except he forgot the menu.
Yeah. So, was just about even throughout there. Still about 22 seconds difference until Justin lost a couple seconds more on the menu.
Jump, jump, jump. Oh, Justin didn't even try to, like, down stab that. He was just, like, smashing crouch stab. All right, passing the TSA. Getting on a boat.
Nice dodge there from Lordo.
Yeah, it's a real solid move to step down off the dock. You just don't want to press down while you're on the dock. I'm pretty sure it sends you back. I know if you do a lateral input on the dock in Z1, it sends you back, and that sucks. Backspawn for Lordo here means he gets an easy walk. You just bonk,
Yep.
yeah. But bonk is bad because it's going to mean that you're not going to... What's
Yeah,
light
I mean-
woeing?
I guess with a bonk, you lose time on that first timed encounter.
Right.
It'll show up sooner.
And it show up in a weird spot. Large encounter on half axis, walked right through it. Yeah, okay. That happens when I do that. When I step off the dock, the large encounter, I often get a large encounter in front of me, and it often is off the axis a little bit. I just got used to going through it. I've only been doing this for, like, I don't know, 2 weeks or something. But I've already gotten used to that weirdness that happens. It's just part of the timed encounter frame rules.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, that
Lordo
fairy.
avoids the fairy.
More steps here. Got counter and counter. And here comes the skip. No problem. I'm gonna do some stabs here to get rid of random walk. It was like half, yeah. Alright, so Lordo's in clean, just his walk in progress.
Looking good on Justin's end.
Oh no!
Misbehaving a little bit.
They random walked. Why?
Maybe could have just made one more quick pause, but
There was
it's
nothing to
already
do.
too late.
It wasn't his fault. There's no... All this stuff is really under control. Like, that random walk, I don't know why it's appearing there. I'm not going to say it shouldn't, because obviously it happened, but... That's really weird. And there wasn't anything to do because it made it unskippable. He was going to get his oil changed if he waited.
Yeah, well, they're about a Darunia basement apart right now.
Dangerous. Maybe it's better to secure our escape route first.
You can ferry down chimney, yeah.
There must be a back door somewhere. Let's try to find
There must be a
first,
back
shall
door
we?
somewhere. Yeah. Let's not go there. Alright, looks like Lordo did his AP talk. Lordo again doing buffers in town to get rid of random walk on the first skip here. Doesn't get a back spawn, good. Do 3 standing and a crouch here. 1, 2, 3, and a crouch. Let's see where Lordo lines up for the start of his green mile. Up front. Got a slink down here. Now what's going to happen is he's going to get his step encounter here, but his timed encounter appears there. But only 2 appeared, and it was fortunately quite dodgeable until that part.
Yeah, not much he could do at the very end, but I think the only other thing he maybe could have done was try to take the ferry to cut the encounter in half.
Yeah, it's
But,
hard to try
yeah.
to take a ferry, though.
It's
Alright,
basically a gamble where you...
same thing for Just. Got not a favorable pause there, so I think maybe that's why he's going forward, but, you know, he's just going to let it kind of random walk away from him. Just buy time. One more step back spawn, you just need a half slink. Nope, random walk.
Alright. Yeah,
Cool.
Justin got the light encounter to take a step in the other direction instead of right where he was trying to go. So,
Yeah, it's a
clean
very
walk
nice
to
walk.
Darunia. Yeah. Clean walk to Darunia for Lordo with a slight hiccup for Justin, and then the opposite on the way back to the maze.
Alright, so should see Lordo skip the first death abuse, but he could take it.
Yeah, both of them are short 1 life. They can each take 2 deaths and still have an extra life for the rest of the game.
So holding on to the magic here, doesn't need it to make that.
Ooh, gets a nice refill there, so...
Gets a refill. I wonder what he's gonna do with it.
Queues
I
up
guess he's
ferry.
gonna... he can ferry and then he can jump.
Yeah, if he didn't get the refill, probably just save the jump cast and then take 2 deaths. Looks like Justin is going to save magic altogether by popping the flames.
What a
Oh.
badass.
Doesn't get that one.
I think... Oh, okay. Keep still going. And last one. 5 for 6. That's a B.
All told, it will save him a little bit of time since now he can cast Fairy and I guess saving time, assuming that it's not that you're unable to take a death in that situation.
You know, this fairy only saves 112 frames of hoisting. Yeah, it takes a hit there. But menuing to fairy alone from jump, if you were going to jump one room, you were going to jump the next room like Lordo's doing here. He's about to jump. Those menus on the fairy and then back on the jump, I mean, they take, over half a second apiece. So really, the time save is not as big as you might think, and in fact, it might be a time loss. For simplicity's sake,
Yeah.
what you do is just you don't ferry. You just stay on jump, and you don't ferry, and you don't worry about that jar, because that jar even took Lordo a second to pick up.
Right.
Justin is skipping. Not this, though. He might need that to set up his drop counter heading into P5. I think that's typical.
I think Justin, that first race last night, didn't have eco key set up. But I think due to his point situation, he had to kill extra enemies and wasn't able to do exactly what he wanted in here.
Tink.
Lordo sneaks through there. I thought that wizard was gonna get him on the last frame. He was trying to sneak through there, but I'm sure he knew. It's also kind of hard to tell because we're looking at him for 30 frames per second, so don't actually see whether the wizard's blinking or not.
Yeah.
Looks like he's solid, so I'm just judging based on time elapsed since it first appeared.
I'm out of grape squirter Kool-Aid in my cup, switching over to chai tea.
Nice. See, looks like they just high-fived. That would put them about 3 rooms apart.
Oh yeah, it's spicy chai season right now. It just like suddenly went from being really nice fall to just winter weather. Gotta do something to get through the winter. So both players did what was expected after their early deaths. Lordo's accidental and Justin's basically planned death to avoid an accidental. And that's just skip the first death abuse in P4. And save your bonus life for late game whoopsies. Or, GP, just general GP. Whoops, I took too much damage. I'm gonna have to do this death abuse at the end.
Yeah.
Here comes Lordo's Karok fight. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14. That's bad. Lordo was like, yeah. Okay, it's just in time for Justin to start. 1.
Ooh.
Count it with me, folks. Oh, 2. Oh, just 2. Wow, that's a huge difference.
Yeah, and Justin just had one that looked like it was going to go right by. I think it was the very second hit, and then I guess Karok's hitbox activated just as that was happening, as it was going by, and then it was real smooth from there.
That's a gold split for Justin by 1 second. And he didn't even do all the death abuses. What does that tell you about the death abuses in P4? They don't save that much time.
Right. It's only like 3 or 4 seconds like all told, accounting for the actual like death
Well, the
sequence.
first one.
And
The first one doesn't save that much time. The subsequent ones do because of the magic routing. All right, Lordo is up and banana. Oh, he doesn't make it. He was a
that'll
little
help even
bit
things
late.
out.
Right, Justin still has to hit his though. So here we go. See his setup. Good start. He's in a good position. Oh, he also misses about the exact same thing Lordo did. They were late getting up, I think.
And I'll tell you right now, Lordo probably thinks that he's losing.
Well, that's the blind racer's dilemma. Is
Yeah. We know
you
Lordo
always think you're
races
losing
blind.
and you're right half the time. Lordo, yeah, now he's got to dig for Mago XP. Justin also gets the P bag, so he's got to dig for Mago XP.
And it didn't go the greatest for Lordo, but it comes one
Yeah.
lines up right in
Just look at
way.
this. four on the too far to the left. That's okay. That's a pretty decent room for Lordo.
Yeah.
Double eagle, he's calling it. Uh-oh. Come on, give him two. There it is. Not the worst.
But he doesn't cast Fairy on the way out like Lordo did and winds up taking 3 hits.
Yeah.
Cast Life.
Less than ideal.
Yeah, at least if you're a Fairy, even if you do get hit by the blocks on the way down, you can just keep going. As long as they hit you from above and don't fall in front of you and block you in.
Launching up. Whoop.
Stab
Hits the
high.
terminal velocity, though. Guy's walking through a wall.
Lordo dealt with some blue IKs in Palace 1. Now we're seeing some orange IKs here in Palace 5.
They got throwing knives. Wacky ROM hack of his. Half clip for Lordo there on that block as he downstabs. Who's in the lead?
It's
Who's
going to
on
be hard to
first?
tell. We're gonna see a high 5, but it will look like Justin is ahead of Lordo, but we'll still need to go get the oboe.
Justin setting up his Tektite drop. Already, because he was hit by the Stalfos, he's already almost to no time save possible from the Tektite drop. Just want to illustrate, just like point out how little time the Tektite drop saves. 2.1 seconds if you do it everything perfectly without losing any frames. Y'all, less than 2.1 if you're like super menu person.
Justin getting knocked back there. Lordo has a ton of points right now, so really doesn't need anything else.
No, he just needs 3 more XP before he gets to Guma. 3.
Still well within the threshold where he's not going to have too many points coming out of the Guma fight.
Yeah. Yeah, he's past most of the Mago rooms now. They want to avoid going really... probably want to avoid getting above 1200 heading to Guma in case you don't manage to jump off the pedestal down the gap to the exit. but you could go as high as 1400 and maybe 50 if you can perfectly move for the rest of the way to the heart. Yeah. Look at that bounce.
Nice.
I thought it was gonna just, you know, he was just gonna fall through it, but yeah, it's really, really great.
Justin actually has more points.
Oh yeah.
And I guess that'll happen when you have to farm for the bag on the way in, and you're just like really one Mongo kill away from having all those points. And sometimes they just get in the way of your sword, and you have to kill them. And what else are you gonna do?
Nope, they both missed eco.
But yeah, Justin has caught up quite a bit. They're high-fiving in the same room now, so maybe a room and a half difference where it had been 3 or 4 rooms for most of P3 and 4.
Yeah, I know there was a huge swing at Karok. Just had a P4 gold split. That's how good Karok was. Two beams left the screen. But I didn't think that was quite enough to put him in the same room, but hey, I'm not that good at math on the fly in this game. Alright, we got a Goomba fight. Backward neutral jumping in, trying to get Goomba in the right at the right time. Doesn't quite get it how he wants it.
Yeah,
So he's
recovers okay, but that start...
Yeah. Alright. Just getting in there a little bit quicker for Justin. He's not going to bust out the life spell. He's not in danger.
Yeah, Justin had a lot quicker Goomba fight there, so...
They're both comfy. Yeah, and a shorter refill for Just as well. Remember, get on the... Yeah, fairy spell. There you go. And a nice, relaxed exit. Good jump out for Just. I missed Lordos, but...
Down to about a 10-second difference.
Yeah, and we're coming up on the River Devil skip, which is a pretty significant opportunity for time loss. A little bit of a swing spot, just like really all comes down to one little thing. We're busting out these level menus pretty quickly.
Yep, no missed levels for Lordo.
Just hit cancel.
That, I wonder if that was a mistake. I'm assuming it was a mistake.
Yeah, it must have been. Scary. It's just really... Whew.
Miss menu, but nothing catastrophic for Justin.
That is definitely one of the most, you know, potentially damaging menu in the game. In the whole run, because there's just like so many opportunities to mess up. I was thinking, when I saw the cancel, I thought for just a moment, like, oh my god, is he going to try to do life 4 and save, 6 seconds worth of...
Right. But he hadn't even taken Magic 6 yet, so...
Yeah, exactly. So, wouldn't have been the way to do it. Res. That's how you know you're an MMORPGer. RES is res. Stole that from Light. Alright, here we go. Devil skip, looking good so far. Just needs to slink here, and it's got it.
Good for Lordo.
Yes, that town side... Oh, backspawn for Just. This is going to be a little bit easier. Doesn't have to do a slink. Yeah, talking to the signer, the person for 3 or 4 characters is a manipulation to put the random walk on the first encounter in a desired place. So that they don't chase you down to the skip, essentially. Gives you the space you need to do your slink. Just one screen apart. Justin setting up for Lord Doodoo walk. Same as Lordo. And he's got front spawn, walks up into it. You can see what you need to do. You need to keep going right, but it's tough to do, and that's why I don't do it. Oh, whew, barely had the space to negotiate there, Lordo, and now Justin's got his last spawn, and he's home free too. Just be looking for his...
Down to about a 6-second difference now, though.
There, his pea bag. So he still needs her. So does Lordo.
Lordo got a jar from the orange Lizzie.
Oh, there it goes. Yeah, I thought
Couldn't see it on screen.
I know. I didn't see it at all. I'm like, oh, well, he didn't get it.
Yeah, I saw him grab for something, and I was wondering for a second, is he just wondering if his drop is there, hoping? But then I saw the meter tick up. I'm like, no, that was just his color palette. I couldn't see it. Nice little animation on screen there for Lordo.
Yep, this is a reference to apparently a run where Chosen here talked to the lady in town, and then he realized as he talked to her that he already got the magic refill, and he says, I don't need you. And just walks away from her. Standing stab.
Nice.
G stab. Getting in. Up stab behind the back. 360.
Yeah. I like both. They're both nice and aesthetic, but yeah, I think ultimately Justin wins that. Justin wins that round of the pose off. Trav's giving both of them a 10 out of 10.
Say they high five, but you know, Justin could come in there with his fly swatter as Lordo's leaving. Smack.
Lordo traversing back across the cave.
Yeah, let's see what he does. I don't think he's a ferry across the Tektite cave person. Oh, he is. He is. He's
Become a
He's
reason.
joined.
Yeah, he
joined the wise ones.
did say that he prefers to just use a sound cue.
Yeah, he likes the sound cue. Justin's gonna go up here and he's gonna go back 5 steps. Oh, that's not all of them. That's not everything he needed. Lordo's got the walk. It's fine though. It's fine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whew.
Yep, that heavy encounter turned just in time for Justin. Looked like
Had me worried.
it might have been on the what's that ferry? Okay, that ferry's staying away.
Magic usage here for Lordo. Taking a chance with the Wizrobes. Not blocking him. Same for Just. And already hosed him. Already got hosed by the Wizrobes.
And then we're coming in late and missed the Purple Palace. I know a lot of folks like the Purple Palace. Well, here in Palace 6, Lordo is giving us bonus Purple Palace.
Extra purple. Grape soda.
Traps the bubble.
Heat levels are critical.
Jumps across, gets fairy ready. So is he going to... Oh, just checked for a jar on the way in, but then didn't take it.
I think he's playing.
I'm guessing that Lordo is probably going to grab Always Jar and then ferry back across, or ferry the item and then cast Jump.
Wow, Lordo's Rebo was
ferrying the
really
item.
clean, and I think Justin's was even a little bit better. These fairies. All you gotta remember to do now is press right and upstab. There you go. About you, and press right and up. Oh, he jumped too soon! He missed connecting all together and went off the screen. Fairy off. He's gonna be half a bar short of full.
But that's enough magic to make it through.
Enough magic to make it through, yeah.
Fairy just helps ensure you're not going to have to stop at any point in the way.
Yeah, when you're coming back, you do need to remember to jump in a certain spot. Because a wizard's always spawned in a certain location. If you're not ready, you're going to get caught between two wizards sometimes.
Lordo just missed the ceiling walk.
I can't. That 30 FPS went down to like 10. There we go. Good hot strat for Lordo. Now we get to see Just do it. Bounces a little bit. It's gonna be okay. All that jar, man.
Yeah.
Represents, if you can get it cleanly, half a second save on your refill at the end, but that's a tough one to do.
Yeah, Wizard makes Justin stop there, so I think with the missed first attempt on the Always Jar, that separated them a little bit, but they're still within a screen.
Yeah.
It was about a half screen going into the Rebo fight.
Yeah, now it's about 10 seconds, I'd say. Here we go. Rebo number 2 of the palace.
Another
Again,
real clean one.
Another clean one. Oh, not clean for Just. Oh, it's getting worse.
And hello, Barba coming up. Clean jackhammer there for Lordo. Oh, but then not clean key grab.
All right.
Justin
SOC.
take it
Yeah.
safe. And Justin gets the nice clean key grab. And by Barba.
Lordo entered town just ahead of 107.48.
Okay, no miss levels for either player. They both have 876 with 5,500 magic. It looks like Lordo got a Moa kill on the way into town.
16-second lead for Lordo. And now we're down to a long section of many potential time losses. Oh, ooh,
Three.
ooh!
Oh my goodness, he got that falling crouch stab in just in time. I thought that Lordo was gonna have to be quickly casting Fairy there. Not kind patterns directed to Lordo, but manage them well.
Doesn't get the slink here, so he's gonna give just a little bit of an opening. Ooh, the hit back. Okay, that's enough. Got a nope, very.
Okay, got through. Lost a few seconds, but
Yeah, unlikely to. Yeah, skip through that stab. Oh,
I think Justin's probably going to grab the magic jar now. Yeah, cast life again.
yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, that jar there takes 4 seconds to get, but what it represents is a continuing chance, a better chance for a deathless GP.
right.
Intentional or otherwise. Getting the refill in a useful spot, etc.
Ooh. Blue Moa gets Justin from behind, right as he's trying to leave that screen.
He doesn't choose to refill, and I don't think he will at this point. It wouldn't be worth it. Instead, he'll probably spell max and spell on the last skip if he needs to. Lordo's got the dead center appearance on the skip there.
And I think Lordo used up a lot of magic to refill
Yeah.
life, but
But he's full
gets
life.
through hitless.
Justin's got a bit of an awkward position there. Yeah, he doesn't want to use the magic yet. So he's got a full bar magic. Lordo, he's got enough. What he'd probably like to see with the rest of his magic is getting all the way through Beakula Room. Okay. I mean, sometimes best
my
laid
goodness,
plans.
this Spicy is not
Wow.
being
Yep.
kind to Lordo at all. They
That-
both got
that-
in with the same magic, or same points, 59-35.
That Spicy might as well have been throwing monkey wrenches at him. I mean, that just totally messed up what he would have wanted to do with the remainder of his magic. He can't cast life with it. He can cast shield and jump. Justin, he's got a lot of possibilities what he can do with this magic before he gets his level up. If he gets far enough without taking any damage, he can start ferrying over Spices. Cast Fairy twice. Still have jump left.
Yes, the Fokeru are the ones that breathe fire, and the red and blue Eagle Knights are the Foka. So, like Scott Beakula, the blue Eagle Knight, is a blue Foka.
Order down to a bar and a half of health from that rock and a hard place decision whether to take a knife or a bot hit. Yep, 1.5 is one hit territory from even this spicy chicken, I think. I think I died to that earlier, so I should know. Time to get a little bit of experience here and kind of get closer to the 6k mark. Looking for the jar here.
Nice, got it. So that is a sigh of relief there for Lordo.
Yeah, he can
Gonna
he can
cast
fill her
light
up.
twice.
Yep, and jump. Justice uses Fairy, I heard it, to get over the spicy there. That's possibly the most difficult one to get by. Lordo misses his jump a little bit. He doesn't have health to give at this point. He doesn't have magic for a life cast. His refill and magic doesn't pay for life at this point unless he wants to slow down.
This could be really close. If Lordo decides to Death Abuse, that's pretty much going to tie it up.
At this point, I think he's committed to that Death Abuse because this is too low to go into T-Bird. If he takes one hit to T-Bird and dies, he throws away his entire lead.
Yeah.
See that he's got it queued up. He'll probably use it on the last Spicy because that's the most difficult one. But this room too, he's got to get by this room. It looks like he's going to. He's only do 1 bar of health if he gets hit. Oh, but the bubble took all his magic. Not all of
Yeah,
it, but
so
all the
no
useful
more
amount.
fairy cast. He can
They're in
cast
the same
shield and
room.
jump, or you can
Just-
cast jump just to make it
Just is
easier.
just a few seconds behind.
He's gonna
Yep.
take the death right there.
Death abuse.
Okay.
Yep. Just is gonna life up. Yep. And Just is in the lead. And Lordo's still gonna want this magic level up, I think. Yeah, he just ferried over the spicy. Which did give him tie. High game.
Wow.
Lordo also needs experience here, so he's got to stop and kill. Wow, dude,
Got
I
hit by
can't
it.
believe this.
So
mean, the
now
hit doesn't
Justin
even-
has a relatively significant lead.
Hit or not, yeah, that was like... Jar lol. Both taking their level ups at the exact same time. Wow.
Justin a screen ahead.
Yep, so got our T-Bird fight. Full suite of spells here, defensive. Who's gonna get quick kills? Justin's gonna start off here. Gets his opening 2, he jumps to the right to pull it away. Doesn't get all the hits, but he manages
Really
to pick up the
quick
final
kill.
hit on the ascent. So, good kill. Lordo could do a little bit better. I don't like the setup. Oh no!
That knocked back.
Yeah,
So
yep.
Justin
All
Sprite
right.
would need something to go really wrong here at the Dark Link fight.
This is incredible. Lordo had such a lead in just a couple things. Just totally stole it. That Bicula missed that jump. Justin's 3 hits away now, and he's got it. Justin is the
GG,
winner
Justin.
of the 2022 100% All Keys tournament. Finishing with a race time of 1:15:52, Lordo has just 3 hits left. He's going to come in just above 116 with this. 116.08. Man. Incredible.
GG's to both runners, and congratulations to Justin.
The just like PB? Because they started late? I don't know. No, I don't think so. I don't think they started late on this one, did they?
Oh, I think they're talking about the race time countdown, starting them 3 seconds different.
Well, I mean, we all know that, but that's
Yeah,
just
I
as,
don't
17
think.
seconds off his
Yeah,
PB on his
that was
splits.
just the single segment at the end someone might be looking at.
Man, wow, Whew. That's incredible. That was one heck of a comeback. That race got really good after a certain point where, we're just sitting here watching and calling what's happening, and really everybody's having a real clean bit of play through a long segment of it. They both missed their eco key, but it was equal. It was such equal play for such a long time.
Yeah, really started with the Karok fights.
The Karok fight was, that was something. What's up, guys?
Hey.
GG's.
Oh yeah, that was I would call that a game.
What was it? Leaving P6, I assumed I was kind of trailing, but not by much, and I just...
16 seconds.
How much?
16.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you must have got some garbage
Oh, yeah.
VOD, I'm guessing.
Odd and
Yeah.
GP it's every race for me. It's like
Damn.
the spicy it must have hit me like 4 times in the very first spicy. And I couldn't get up on the ledge. Every fireball was perfectly placed to no, you can't get up there.
Oh man, yeah, it
Yeah.
really tossed a wrench. Like when you were heading in, you were thinking probably what? Like I've got all this magic.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, I got hit on the bridge, but that's fine. Whatever. I mean, I'll heal and we'll do this fine. And then the first encounter in VOD, I didn't pay attention to if it was a heavy or a small spawn. I'm like, what? Wait, what is it? And then I just didn't jump at all to throw a beam, and then I almost died.
Yeah, I had rough bridges entering VOD too, but I just
Yeah, it was-
decided to go for the jar because I had to cast fairy and life, so I was like, I just got to get the jar. It's not kind
You
of out
shoulda
of my
got-
hands.
Should have got the jar, but shoulda, coulda.
Yeah.
think-
Gordo had a really rough start to the bridges, and then at the very end, Justin almost got knocked into the water.
Yeah, I had a really good first bridge. The second one was just horrible, though.
You menued over to fire, and I'm like,
I know. I don't know why. I don't know what happened.
like, no,
And then I had to re-pause again, and I still somehow got the fairy off for the water. Like
I didn't know. I was like so close to being a dunk. That's not the first time you've like menued to the wrong spell.
No.
On a bridge,
I think something. I have to take my controller apart. I actually do. I mean that one. That's separate things, obviously, but like, I had some like D-pad stuff happen. I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's like some weird stuff going on.
In Firetown, you menued to cancel, and then I think fortunately didn't actually press.
Yeah, no. I don't know what I'm thinking sometimes. The menu comes up and I just like cancel. I'm like, I don't want that level. Yeah, if I had canceled again, the race would have been over right there. Like, honestly,
I think dying in Death Mountain was kind of like the bad news bearer for me. I was like, well, I pretty much lost. That was like 20-second death.
Oh, where did you die?
On those Octorok, the last Octorok room, I like ran into the first one, and then I'm like, I killed him anyway, and I'm like, okay, I can just jump over this next pit, and I was like, oh, the fireball pattern is not the same.
Oh, okay. So you just had low health entering, I'm guessing.
No, he knocked me into the lava.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking of a different room then.
The last bot, or the last Octorok room, where they're jumping and chucking rocks at you.
As you're leaving Death Mountain.
Yes.
Oh, as you're leaving. Okay. I'm thinking like the second room of DM. I'm like, there's no lava in there.
Yeah, that. And then I guess missing eco key. I lost 30 seconds in P5.
I missed eco too. It was terrible. I practiced it right before the race, and I still did the thing that I did in yesterday's races. Like, I pressed left too early for some reason.
Yeah, it's and then just VOD again. VOD and GP. I don't know. I can't get a good one in a race that matters anyway.
I think the funny thing is that like you two basically ended up with equal Death Mountain segments because Just ended up taking so much damage that he had to death abuse to the medicine to get to like safely get out. So like that was a little bit better than obviously the accidental death to the Octorok, but also Just's VOD was not like his start to his VOD was crap.
Yeah, it was crap at the start, but then some. I mean, I did get hit like, I don't know, before the second to last skip, but it was like, other than that, it kind of was okay, I feel like, time-wise,
Mine went well at the end, but then I had no magic going in, almost no magic anyway.
Yeah, I had the benefit of somehow still having full magic. Like, I never had to use any. I was going to spell max once I got hit, and then I just literally forgot. And I got past him anyway, so I'm like, okay, I'm glad I forgot. I guess
I feel vindicated now because I was like, you know what? He didn't refill life. You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna spell max, and if he has to, he'll spell the last encounter. And then you didn't. And I'm like,
I was gonna. Well, I wouldn't. I probably wouldn't have spelled the last encounter because I don't need to like worry about losing frames,
right,
or whatever. Yeah. But the GP, I mean, I was like a second worse than last night's GP. I mean, it was so good. I don't know how I'm getting lucky with this.
I had the death abuse once again with one block of health or whatever, and I was like, no, I'm not making it to that spicy. It's gonna be bad.
Yeah, that's where the match became even again because up to that, Lordo, you were still in the lead.
Yeah, and then Thunderbird just can't get the. I forgot how to do it or something. I don't know. I kite him wrong every time now.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, at that point at the Thunderbird fight, I think Ordo still maybe had a chance if the fight was real quick and Justin had anything go wrong in the Dark Link fight, but nothing went wrong in there, so.
Yeah, I even got like 3 jump backs on Dark Link. I'm like, what are you doing? Just end this.
By the way, let's see. Just your split say 115.49.
Yep.
Attack 3 run.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I was attack 4, so you were decimating me.
Yeah, I had honestly after Raft, like everything was pretty good, dude. Like overworld wise, did I even take an encounter? I missed one of the skips because I got some garbage going to Reflect Town. Like they all random walked except for the one behind me, so I had to just go into the tile.
I think I got like 5.5 the whole run.
I think I was clean the rest of the way, though. I had no maze encounters returning. River Dance, everything to Hidden Town was fine. P6, everything was fine to P6. I mean, I couldn't really ask for the second half of the run to go much better other than P5. Like, P5 itself, inside P5 was terrible.
Man,
so.
P5 it's the worst P5 I've ever done. And also, Karok was like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm assuming that I gained a lot of time, because I had a sick Karok, dude. Like, nothing either of us can do about that, obviously. So
I got like 20 seconds to save every P4 split because my maze was so bad, and I didn't save it like 4 seconds. I was like, what happened?
Damn.
Yeah, you had like I think 11 beams leave the screen and just had 2.
Yeah, it was 1 or 2. It was something. It was something stupid. I had a few double hits. It looked like, or just like they were catching him like right as he appeared. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, mine were all the hits were like really far away, and it was one hit. It was like boom.
Yeah.
Wait 5 seconds. Boom. I'm like, no.
Yeah. So bad. That cut like the lead almost in half.
Yeah, I think that Lordo even had 14 hits, because I'm pretty sure that when I heard Yunos counting them, that you said 13. I'm like, well, surely it can't go past 13.
No, you're right. It did go to 13. Yeah.
And then I think there was 13. Even one more after that.
Excellent. I'm glad I could world record the Karok in the reverse world record.
That's just payback for the attack 3. That's it. Just had to even it out.
Yeah, I mean, I did get P-Bag on that first fake run that we did, and then I got it again, so everything was fine. I was like, what if I don't get it this time? I'm gonna be so mad.
I got a P-Bag after I reset and made a new file, but then I was like, dude, I have to ask if he wants to restart. I am super sorry about that, by the way. And I figured out what happened. So last night, when I unplugged my input display, I made a comment like on stream. I'm like, this is weird. I unplugged my input display and it reset my console. But I guess it didn't reset my console. It hit the start button because it was at the main menu. Like, you know, but I was on the thanks a million screen. So that's what happened. And no, I did not check my file before, but I was playing on the power pack before. So like, I warmed up there and then I just like neglected because my file's always fine. Like I never hit start after the game ends, you know?
Yeah, I'd never hit start. Rookie mistake.
Yeah, exactly. So I get into Magic Cave. Like, of course, I don't notice that I have like levels or anything when I start the game. I had to get all the way to the first louder and it just died as soon as I'm like, what? Why did that die?
Well, you did keep going until Lordo, stopped.
Well, I reset and kept going, and then I was like one finger typing in chat in race chat because I didn't want to just like sit there just in case. But
on that first, when you did finally get going, both of you did get your bag, and both of you were on a DB pattern. So it was like, damn it! Now we're like, why can't this happen?
Exactly.
This is happening in every finals run with me. There's something that's gonna happen, and
we didn't have a single clean race really.
I won the bracket predictions. Yeah, you on that.
Let's go.
You just had to throw 3 games. No,
can't lose.
I tried to throw the first one, but I won anyway. So
is that
there
really
you go.
Light says, yeah, it's perfect prediction.
Perfect prediction. Let's go, Justin.
Good shit. There should be a prize, honestly. That's like more important than winning the actual tournament.
Yeah, this was more important than winning. I feel like the bracket prediction is a long shot.
Damn.
Especially mine. I didn't think it would be me and Jess in the finals. It was like a tongue-in-cheek prediction. I'm like, this is not going to happen.
Every year it's a toss-up, right? I mean, there's always. I feel like it's more than just 4 people too. I think there's a lot more people that can make it. Like next year, it could just be different again, because everyone's going to be that much better. So, and there might be more people joining that didn't join this year.
Yeah, I'm going to just practice only GP for 1 year. I won't even do a real run. Just GP runs every day, 365 days.
Do VOD too. Like, you got to start with VOD.
Yeah, VOD, right. I might make a bunch of different save states, so I'm starting on different like frame rules too, or something. Or I'll just wait for the bridge, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what else to say. Thanks, everyone, for everything. Doing the whole tournament. I love y'all.
It means a lot, even if my NES didn't want to be sharp. It was sharp this time, so that's all that matters. Oh, I did leave my NES on for 24 hours. I forgot it was on.
No.
So I sit down in the morning, I got like my cereal, and I'm like, all right, I turn on the monitor, and like the NES is still, thanks a million. I'm like, what?
I did that.
Thank God it wasn't like overheated or something.
Yeah, if it was the Power Pack or EverDrive or whatever, I can't remember what you use. I think you still use Power Pack.
Yeah, I have a Power Pack, but it seemed okay.
Okay, because those things get hot, but yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
I gotta go change my pants.
Yep, same. Honestly.
Same. Oh wait. Anyway,
I got nothing. We got no races coming up. It's over.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry.
We're all free finally for another
Free.
10 months or so, and
I can learn Zelda 1 now.
gross.
Ooh.
Going back to Zelda 2 in like
Yeah.
30 minutes.
Yeah, I might learn Deathless instead.
I should keep playing and try to PB. I don't think the tournament completely burned me out, but I'll probably take a little time off.
You're in their prime. You almost got a PB on Attack 3, so
I had a few Attack 375s this tournament, so it's encouraging. I mean, I think my race against Chosen was like 3 seconds from PV, and I think that was Attack 3 also.
It was. I get. Yeah, you're right. It was 35, 115.35 on Attack 3.
Yeah. So I mean, it's encounters, you know.
All right, don't cut the mics before I do this. Hold on. I'll find it.
All right.
I don't need you.
All right.
Okay, we're good.
Sweat.
All right, GG's Lordo.
GG.
Yep, it's been great. I've really enjoyed doing this with everybody, and it's been a good time.
Definitely.
Same. Congratulations, guys.
Yep. These are the days of our lives.
All right, baseball, come take us away or something. Go to the bullpen.
All right. I'm here.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you to our runners, Justin Man and Lordo. Congrats, Justin, on winning. Congrats, Lordo, on getting second. Thank you both for participating. I loved this tournament. I loved restreaming. So thank you to the people who organized it, and thank you to all of the players and the commentators. This was tons of fun. I had never seen Zelda 2 before this tournament, and I really like it. So thank you all. Yes. Thank you also to our commentators tonight, Shadow and Unos. Lots of fun. Yeah. Okay. Coming up on ZSR, there is nothing tomorrow, but on Tuesday we have a Random Settings League Ocarina of Time randomizer race at 2 p.m. Eastern. And we also have the third qualifier for the Ocarina of Time randomizer Season 6 tournament. That will be at 10 p.m. Eastern, also on Tuesday. Keep an eye on the schedule. There might be stuff added for tomorrow. Not sure yet. Okay. Yes, we had a raid target redeemed, so that's where we're going to be heading over to. We're going to be heading over to Zenko Kitsu, who is playing some Killing Floor 2, which is a shooter game I've never seen before. But she is accepting money for charity right now for the National Alliance for Mental Health and Substance Abuse Recovery, so seems like a pretty good raid target to me. Okay. I hopefully will see you all again. I'm going to miss this tournament so much. Thank you all for being here. I hope I see you all around in various other tournaments. All right. Thank you so much.
Later.